Hi YouTube, I'm here to share with you guys my first creations for the pocket letters. It is all the rave right now and everyone is going crazy with the pocket letters. I believe it was started on Instagram by Jeanette Lane, and I wanted to jump in on the fun. So my Facebook group, Crafters with Artitude, is having a swap doing the pocket letters. This is really fun. I like it. I like the fact that you can use your scraps and you're not wasteful and you're actually creating even with your scraps of paper. So I want to share with you two pocket letters that I created for my two partners. My first partner is DC Scrapping Rooster, who is Neri here on YouTube, and Jen Callie 78, Jen. So here's the first one. Now this first one is very different for me, you guys. You're going to be like, oh, she did something different. So let me share it with you. So here's my first pocket letter. And the paper line that I decided to use came from the Graphic 45 ABC primer. This is a very old collection, but I thought of Neri when I saw this paper because I know that she sometimes talks in her video. I think she keeps children. So I don't know. I just saw the children in this paper and I just immediately thought of her. It is very different for me because you guys know that I'm shabby chic. But we have to step outside of our comfort zone sometimes and create something different. And I must say I had a blast creating with this paper line. I used everything from the paper. Everything that you see came from the paper. And what I did a lot of fussy cutting and I made the images look dimensional. So it may be hard to tell because it's in the sleeves, but on this image right here, I fussy cut it and then popped it on top of there to make it have a 3D effect. And I love the look of that. Also, what I did on some of the embellishments, I used the 110-pound black Recollections paper and backed it on the back so it can have some weight to it. And then I used some dimensional. So I really love that. Like on this image right here, it's dimensional. This image right here was fussy cut and backed on the heavyweight cardstock and pop dotted. And this tag also came from the paper. I did the same thing. I used the heavyweight cardstock, backed it, and I used a tag die actually. It was already the shape of a tag, but I needed a little smaller. It was a little bit too big for me. And so I used my die and cut that out. And then I also used dimensional on this little girl. So I think this turned out cute. I love how this pocket letter turned out. I also used vintage photo for all of the edges. And this is where my note would be housed. But it was just super fun. And I will definitely be doing this again. I'm thinking about having a swap like every other month with the pocket letters in order to collect from other people. And get your collection started. So that's the first one, and like I said, it is very different from me, but I think I may have found a new love, you guys. I'm not going to share the back of it because I want you know, the recipient to be surprised, so I'm just going to share the front of it. So that's my first one, and then my second one, I decided to go with a Hello Kitty theme. I know that Jen Callie loves Hello Kitty, so I thought that this paper line would be perfect for her. So I decided to use that. Also, I used somewhat the same technique. This paper was rather a little bit too thin for me. I wanted some weight to the paper. So again, I took the designer paper and adhered it on top of the 110-pound weight cardstock to give it some weight. I didn't want any flimsy cards. So that's what I did. It was a little bit more extra work, but it was well worth it because I wanted some weight to the cards. But I hope that she likes this. I put her name over there. And then, like I said, I used everything from the paper. And it was just so relaxing to just sit down. I didn't have to go try to gather up a lot of stuff. I just went straight from that paper. For the embellishments, I did the exact same thing. I put some weighted cardstock on the back of it to give it some weight and popped it up with some dimensionals. And this is just a sticker here and here. And this is a cutout from the paper, and I just added the bling around it. So that's my second one. This one is one of those little bags that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I slipped my note down in there. So I really, really like the pocket letters, you guys. I think it's going to be another addiction, just what I need. But it was super fun to create. And thank you guys for coming by and visiting me today. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.